even more and really just hold their own. It was New York taking up so much space and then losing members and not killing anything out of it.
Yeah, we saw that right now, there's also Aspire is the main threat. They're sending Yaki to do a back scan threat as often as possible. Gangnam Jin gets booped in and then destroyed by Aztec. Without those repair packs, it's going to be so difficult for New York NYXL to hold any space here, but they can get out quickly, Lemon.
Oh, 100 charges. Aspire was looking for that connection onto Flora. Vancouver just holding onto the space, and that's all they have to do because New York are losing members here and there. It started with Flora dropping first to a whip shot, to now
So the help will move away. Samira's going to reinforce it here. Down goes Gangnam Jin. This resets for resets.
Oh, sound barrier from Onsu J when 2 are down. They think it's winnable, but kind of a miscall there, and maybe not realizing who was dead at that moment as King goes for the free play. Now the barrier and all the supports are gone. Couldn't get that last slash on to maybe somebody who was escaping in the spawn room doors, but Titans are almost at a flawless run. There's only a couple more % to go. Yaki's on the tracer, he's getting ready to touch. Masa was trying to boop him away. Yaki's been handled, and now Kellen has to be the next one to touch. He hasn't even built Rampage yet, compared to Mirror, who's already used his. Aztec's been faster, Mirror's been faster than his opposition. First Disruptor shot, Aspire at his feet because he was getting pushed, as New York got Titans low, but we're taking cover around the drum, so couldn't get any finishing blows, but Gangnam Jin was way too far off the post, and his shield was broken in half. Great first shot by Aspire, goes up against Flora, but Flora was charged up, hits the headshot. Both teams having some forgiveness. Kellen at 1 HP. King misses the melee, but it doesn't matter because Vancouver still finished off Kellen, and without him, Titans will get the first cap.
All comes down to that first pick, right? Aspire getting rid of Gangnam Jin, and after that, a huge amount of your burst healing is missing.
Yaki was too low, and he needs to keep going. New York needs some space to be earned, and they'll have to do so without Gangnam Jin, and without that healing, will New York even win a fight this map? It's just not looking good, and that's a massive Rampage, diffing Kellen by 15% on that ult charge, just like the previous round, and there's only 20% left for New York to touch.
All right.
Now there's a 0-kill blade from King, but at least they all coalesce on the Kellen before he can unleash the Rampage, and that was a win condition New York were depending on. Gangnam Jin will rally, but at this point, do Flora and Yaki even have the damage to win this fight? Just a singular one, but they're pushed off the point, and Vancouver Titans just 200-0'd the New York Excelsior. Corner, and Flora can stay safe and take more shots with the Dynamite, but now a response from the Bob of Aspire and the rally of Aztec. Gangnam Jin's gonna use rally second. This could be big. Yaki's play just got canceled by a Masa headshot of all things. Yaki thought he had the opportunity, and it's long gone. New York have used 3 ultimates and haven't really net much.
And that major ultimate being gone as well means that now Masa has a choice with this sound barrier. They can either use it to try and secure this second point if there is going to be a last second fight.
Just to save him, and then Mirror pops Rampage just to anti-heal everyone. So New York at this point are just dying on card to reset, because will we see New York ever win a fight? Because it was 200 on control, and this was a unstoppable push by Titans on B. Yaki is looming above. Maybe if Aztec gets separated away, he can collapse on him and execute, but Yaki got found.
Yep, Yaki found. That's a huge disadvantage. And the Bob's available as well. Ansun J's dead. King's going mad.
Oh, King is closing the gap to the left click on the floor. A 3-minute and 20 time bank.
Position, knowing that Yaki's coming in from the other side.
Oh, that's a great first pick from Flora. Spire is down 5 on 4, and you already see Yaki dashing in at the back. He's got the sound barrier, so Excelsior don't have to fall back. They could just keep pushing as long as they hit the shots, you know. Masa's quite swifty, but hey, New York, they can win a fight. And not only that, they can get the payload moving now.
Ah, yes. All of the enthusiasm of like a kindergarten teacher. That's an excellent fight, New York Excelsior. Let's put it up here on the fridge where everyone can see it. The crunch worked out pretty well there. Question is, can they overrun Mirror, who's currently sitting in this stairway? There is a good LOS from Brigitte, but Master's actually been forced to hide away, and so now you've got the...
Kellen got pulled and got hit by a truck. Yes. That truck is called Mirror, and Mirror had a Rampage. It does hurt. So New York are just back in spawn. Aspire also threw the Bob as just the bodyguard, the bouncer of the Excelsior club.
Going to be one of the primary targets here, but Kellen can open this fight up now by forcing the objective.
Oh, Aztec was like so far forward and Kellen wanted it. He uses the Rampage and half of Titans just go down like flies. They all got anti-healed, and without that Inspire, Aztec just gonna fall over. So New York not only can win one fight, but many, many, many fights. 3 or 4 of the New York Excelsior, who started off the fight 5 versus 4, but all they had to do was react and clap Titans out of their face as soon as the Rampage came in. But Mir is still a menace. Excelsior tried to kill everything around Mir instead of Mir himself, so Mir just slices down Gangnam Jin. So New York are left without not a lot of heals, and Yaki wishes Gangnam Jin was here, but Flora's picks is what's keeping this fight still going for New York.
Mir is just so good at running down Gangnam Jin. In this final fight, though, Ansumjae's advantage on the sound barrier might be everything. Flora has a rail shot, does not connect. No more opening pick for the captain this time. There are going to be plenty available when the overclock is popped, and the reinforcement of the health bar to do it. No way! No way!
I was like, yo, surely they touched, right? They touched, right? But for now, Titans, it's been about a minute, and they've pushed the car almost past car wash. Now, Excelsior, they might have their route of escape closed off because Titans are all around them, and New York aren't too preoccupied with wanting to drop for the cart. They just decided to hold the real estate on the high ground, and it worked out.
Flora, if they can get Aspire, King, and Master up there into a 3 versus 2, Gangnam Jin and Ho-Won can't stay for long.
I like that Moss is going for boobs just to see if he can isolate anyone just from the high ground to the low, making them drop. But Aspire is also just killed 2, and Titans have already pushed Excelsior off the high ground. Aspire with the 3rd. He still had most damage at the end of the lobby. No matter how many times I curse him, I think 4 kills at the end of this fight. It's Titans that have to figure out their prioritization. King is in the back and has already executed Ho-Won. Gangnam Jin wasn't able to heal his team back up, and Excelsior and the defense are left without any resources at all. So Titans are gonna cap, and Kellen missed the bus. Jeez, and babysit them a bit, but King's so focused on Gangnam Jin, and he executes again. The nano this time from Gangnam Jin as his last wish given to Flora, who's dueling against Aspire and loses that because, you know, King was there too, so it was a 1v2. New York are down bad. From this time bank of Titans, here's the late Rampage from Kellen. It hits Mirror and Aztec, but it's still a 1v3 in favor of, obviously, the offensive Titans. Now Aspire gets to pick away, and he's actually pretty close to the cart and accessible by the defense, but he doesn't care. He wants to kill them as quickly as possible, and Titans finish with almost a 2-minute time bank.
To be able to exploit any bad positions.
Oh, the sound Mirror, because Mirror got a little bit low. The Rampage from Mirror goes towards Excelsior. It's Gangnam Jin at 4, and Ho-Won has nothing to heal because they're anti-healed. He just saved himself. The rookie comes in, he's like, y'all losing, y'all C9ing, but my stats, they're tight.
This is it, Lemon.
New York have ults. Overclock, we've used Rampage, Mirror, Aspire, Aztec, anti-healed, Flora's hitting shots, and New York, they don't get boomed. They're the ones who reverse swept Houston when they were down bad 0-2. So now they had to invest ultimates to leave spawn, which is not ideal. And Mirror will be the last on the hit list. So New York are gonna get more space out of this card as soon as Titans give it up. It's just taking a while to finish the fight. And they're, oh my god. Kellen, they're dead. Now you can't question mark yourself, bro.
C9s today.
Yaki is barely alive. He's using deep leg, but he's surrounded. Now you got the infra sight, so Aspire can go and finish off Gangnam Jin. He's taking pot shots, but it's not enough. Excelsior don't have healing, no DPS, and really, you don't lose to Titans because New York chose to lose to themselves. This is a 3-0 for the Vancouver Titans, who take their 2nd season win.